Hey amigos, what's going on? Hey, check this out. Here's a little something different. Of course, all my videos are different. If they were all the same, I guess it'd be boring. But I'm on my way to go pick up a motorcycle drifter who's broke down not too far away from me. And you know, I was thinking to myself, you know, if I was in his shoes, I would hope somebody would do the same for me. He needs a place to work on his bike rather than out in the woods or in a parking lot. Anyway, his name is Joe Rader. He's got a YouTube channel, and I guess I'll ask him what's the name of his channel, because I didn't know he had a channel. We were once friends on Facebook, but he's since deleted it, but I don't really know the guy. But the only reason I'm going to go pick this guy up is because he has a good reference. It's Scotty. So I actually found out about the scenario because Scotty called me on the phone yesterday and told me that this guy was broke down not too far from me. He said he would trust him with his money, his kids, his wife, his belongings. He's known the guy for 5 years. Of course, Scotty influenced this guy to be a full-time motorcycle drifter, and the guy's been doing this full-time on his Goldwing. So I'm on my way to go get him. I got the trailer hooked up to the truck, and I'm gonna quit. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm here to pick up somebody that's having some motorcycle trouble.
You know where he's at?
Back there in the primitive area?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I know where to go.
Okay.
Thank you. Wow, it looks like they was expecting me. So, let's see if I can really remember how to get there. I don't know if you guys remember, those of you who've been around for a little over a year, he's broke down in the area where, when we did the tramp camp. So, kind of brings back memories. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put this camera down because security is like following me, so I'm gonna go ahead and hang up. This is the dude.
What's up?
He's filming me while I'm filming him. Isn't that kind of ridiculous? Hey, check it out.
It is pretty ridiculous.
That's his audience right there. I don't know if you guys watch this too, but good to see you guys.
Awesome.
Anyway,
so yeah, as it happened, he lives like 30 miles away or something like that.
Yeah,
so
well, about a half hour, you know, 30,
man,
something like that.
Brother, I was gonna have to do this in a parking lot and have like bits and pieces of stuff and gas fumes going out.
Oh,
so
no, when Scotty called me and said that he was up here in Wiggins, that's like going next door, you know? So shoot, I may take about a half an hour, but that's okay, you know, no big deal. Check this out. Who the heck breaks down on a freaking, what is it, Goldwing?
it's a SD 1300.
Yeah, look at this.
A mini wing is what they call it.
This does not look like it should be broke down. I mean, if anything should be broke down, it should be my stuff, right? You know, it's the old American-made crap that you got to be hard-headed to go out on the road. Anyway, nevertheless, if it's made by man, everything breaks. So
everything breaks, and I've had so much stuff break on this, man. I've had this is the second fuel pump, clutch slave cylinder. I had to replace. The manual of Honda actually requires removal of the engine to do it.
Oh gosh.
But I got up in there and did it, and I'd have to like put the bike on its side and loosen these things like 1/8 of a turn, put it on the center stand for another 1/8 of a turn, and then put it on the side stand for another 1/8 of a turn, and keep doing that for 3 bolts. And so, it took about 4 hours. So
I guess the gist of the story is, if you're going to ride these things, I guess it don't matter what it is, you're going to fix something.
You're going to fix them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some people say, I'll get a Honda. Okay, well, look what happens.
That's kind of what I thought. I was when I got this Honda, I was like, this thing's never going to break. I was like, oh man.
Oh well, I guess you got different war stories with these things than you would with, okay. Okay, well, we're going to quit yammering our hammers, and we're going to go ahead and, you know, you get the idea. Okay, we almost lost Joe's motorcycle, but we got it fixed. Hopefully it won't come flying off, you know, and earn the real name Goldwing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyway, so Joe, what do you do on your channel anyway?
So I do, about half the time, I do a lot of stealth camping stuff where I'm living on a motorcycle, because I live in the US half the time and in Mexico the other half the time. So half of it's like exploring small towns like this and finding stealth camping spots and basically living in the woods. And the other half of the time is exploring Mexico and hanging out with my girlfriend Lily, and you know, watching her cook and going around and studying the cuisine and history of all these different places in Mexico.
So you have a lady friend in another country.
True.
Being a drifter, if you do have many lady friends everywhere, I will just go ahead and edit this part out.
I've only got one lady friend. Let's be clear. Let's be perfectly clear.
So you're not like a certain somebody we know has like somebody everywhere he goes, and
that guy we don't talk about.
Yeah, that guy we don't talk about.
Yeah, right.
Anyway.
No.
Yeah, because anyway.
For the record, only one girl.
Yeah.
Only one girl. Lily, if you're watching, only one girl.
Well, maybe you'll tell her to watch whenever the video comes out. I don't even know what I'm going to do with this footage, because usually I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Do you do the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay, here we are. We're at the Dollar General where they sell Honda parts, right?
Right.
So we're gonna go get get the part he needs for his motorcycle. You can buy it at any Dollar General. So get you a Honda Mini Wing, Goldwing, whatever.
Mini Wing.
Yeah, they sell them at Dollar General, Family Dollar, and hey, if you could even find a Kmart, they might have it there too if they haven't closed their doors already, right?
How's it going? I'm gonna pick up a couple of FedEx packages.
Actually, we're just putting you on. They don't sell Honda parts. He just actually ordered these parts off the internet, I think it is, and he had it shipped here. So I guess that's one advantage whenever you break down on the road. Just find your typical McDonald's, Dollar General.
Dollar General's good. CVS Pharmacy.
Yeah.
They want something.
They don't know what we're talking about though.
Yeah, I had a couple of FedEx packages sent here.
All right, we got the stuff. And I tell you what was kind of funny, and Joe can attest to this. As soon as I turned the camera off, I heard, why is there a recording going on? We thought we fixed it to get kicked out of here before he got his stuff. So
I don't think she's having too good a day.
Yeah. Well, when out here in Podunctia, Mississippi, is that a word? Podunctia?
Podunctia?
Yeah, Podunctia, Mississippi, which is actually Perkinston. A lot of these small communities, they see some weirdos, you know, to them, kind of weird, like looking like us. I mean, do we look like a couple of country boys? No, I don't think so. No,
of course not.
Yeah, so I don't blame them for being suspicious. So I'm going to shut up now. We're going to get to the house. I need to pay attention to the load and drive. Blah blah blah. He's taking this thing apart like he worked at the Honda dealership or something. But he says he's done it before. Isn't that right?
Once.
Okay, well, at least it's not too unfamiliar. But man, that looks like some kind of check it out. I mean, it looks like Star Wars
high
movie.
tech.
Yeah, it's like Star Trek or something right there.
That's a Starship Enterprise.
Me, I got some Flintstone stuff happening over here, you know.
Right.
If it runs out of gas, you just use your feet to get yourself along. Not really, but
That's right.
it is what it is. So anyway, I'm not going to film him working on his bike. You guys get the idea. This is just what you do. So I'm going to go and edit a video, or maybe work on something. I don't know. Who cares? But you guys will see what video that is. Okay, it's the next day, amigos. I didn't really film too much what happened after we got the bike in the shop, because we were just too busy. Excuse me. We were just too busy, you know, enjoying the moment, because, you know, Joe can relate to this. Like, whenever you're filming stuff, you get so busy filming that, you know, the moment just passes you by.
Especially when you're working on motorcycles.
Right. So we were just having a ball. Sorry we didn't, you know, include you in on it. But
So you're in on it now.
Yeah. So what'd you do to your bike?
So I replaced the fuel pump and filter. Basically, that's a 2-gallon reserve tank. That's the main tank, obviously. They're joined with a little hose right here. So I had to take all this stuff out, and then there's an assembly with a pump and a filter, and replace all that stuff, and say a lot of 4-letter words and
Yeah. He's a little envious of these old machines that myself, Scotty, and some others ride, because, you know, a gravity-fed fuel system is a lot less dramatic than, say, fuel injection.
Yeah,
right?
it's a little easier to work on.
Yeah. Think it'll run today?
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Really hope. Here we go, moment of truth. Oh yeah! Yeah!
I guess,
Brother, hey,
yeah,
thank you so much.
right on.
Oh, that sounds sweet. That's way more responsive.
whenever I build a bike or I'm fixing a bike, I'm always relieved that it works out. But this guy's in a different scenario. He's a homeless guy with a sleeping bag and a motorcycle, and doesn't know where he's going to get his next bed or whatever. And his main source of being is, you know, what do you call it? Almost foobarred, and then he don't know what the end result's going to be. So this is a matter of life and death for him. So,
That's it.
Maybe not that extreme.
It's not that extreme, but it feels like it sometimes.
So where are you headed to next, anyway?
Back to Mexico.
Mexico.
Yeah, about 600 miles south of the border, Querétaro, Mexico. If this fuel pump, if you guys believe in prayer, please keep me in there. If this fuel pump can make it down there, I'm hoping, God willing, that it does. Gonna travel some of Mexico and make some cool Mexico travel videos.
It's cool to have a motorcycle that don't have a fuel pump that works.
Shut up.
Oh well.